I am sure you all know about Jalen Ramsey. He is easily a top 3 player in his position. And when a top-tier player like that is involved in a trade, the whole world tends to take notice. That is why when the Miami Dolphins acquired Ramsey from the Los Angeles Rams earlier this year, there was a lot of discussion surrounding the pros and cons of the trade. Hello and welcome back to Just Watch. Today we will be talking about Jalen Ramsey and his trade to the Dolphins. And you must be wondering, is he worth it? Who were the winner and losers of the trade? We will answer all these questions in this video, so watch till the end. In all honesty, even before the Jalen Ramsey trade, the Dolphins were already title contenders and many people predicted them to make a deep playoff run. Now after the trade, it might seem that they will be unstoppable, but like any trade, there will be some consequences too that we need to factor in before calling the move a win for the Dolphins. In order to do that, let us first look at the details surrounding the switch. On the 15th of March, the Dolphins and the Rams agreed to a trade that involved cornerback Jalen Ramsey going to the Dolphins and tight end Hunter Long going to the Rams, along with a 2023 third-round pick. On the player's end, the Dolphins gave Ramsey an extension that will pay him $55 million over the next 3 years of his contract. That is not all. The contract also had a signing bonus of $8 million. It is spread out over the course of the contract by incorporating 2 vacant years. But the best thing about this deal was that, of the total amount of the contract, $35 million is guaranteed at the time of signing. Now that is just crazy money. It seems pretty obvious that the Dolphins went all out with this trade and did anything they could to bring Ramsey to their ranks. Speaking of which, let us now determine whether bringing in Ramsey was the right call. I don't think I need to speak of his credentials. Any proper NFL fan would know that he was one of the best cornerbacks in the league for a good portion of his career. For starters, he was second in the 2016 Defensive Rookie of the Year voting behind Joey Bosa and a first-team All-Pro and Pro Bowl selection in his second season with the Jacksonville Jaguars. In fact, Ramsey has been selected for the Pro Bowl and All-Pro teams every year since his second season in the league. It goes on to show how consistent he's been over the years. His career took a turn when, due to his stellar plays in 2019, the Rams traded 2 first-round picks and a 4th-round pick to the Jaguars before he turned 25. The fact that the Rams were willing to sacrifice so much for one player goes on to show much they trusted in his potential, and he rewarded that trust as he won the Super Bowl with the Rams in 2021. Now let us talk stats. Ramsey has made an impressive 92 tackles for loss and 19 interceptions so far in his career. He was the perfect cornerback, if you ask me. However, in the aftermath of their Super Bowl win, the Rams started to deteriorate as a team, and Ramsey wanted out. However, the Rams also wanted to get rid of his expensive contract, as he had a disastrous 2022 season. Many of you critics will be mentioning his 2022 season, saying that he is the player he used to be. I won't deny that the 2022 season was by far his worst one yet, and I'm saying this despite the fact of his impressive stats. For example, his 88 stops in 2022 were a personal best, his 4 picks were first on the team, and his 18 pass breakups were second in the NFL behind only Sauce Gardner 20. So how was his season so bad? Well, his negatives outweighed these positives. I am sure you saw how Ramsey was targeted 7 times by Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen in Week 1, and Ramsey let Allen catch 6 passes for 124 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now that is abysmal. But that is not all, as Ramsey let up a career-high 7 touchdowns in coverage and his 68.7% completion percentage, as the nearest defender was 10th worst in the league. Seeing this makes you wonder, why did the Dolphins spend so much on him? Well, if you saw the Rams last season, without Von Miller and the rest of the star-studded Super Bowl defense, Ramsey was left to defend against quarterbacks who had all the time in the world to pass. You could put the best cornerback of all time, and even he would struggle in that position. In all honesty, being in his position, the stats he put up, like his 88 stops, for example, were even more impressive. There is a reason PFF ranked him as the 3rd best CB in the league, behind only Gardner and Patrick Surtain. At the end of the season, and that is not all, Ramsey will also be quite motivated to give his best with the Dolphins. For starters, since he signed a new contract, his income has increased from $9 million to $10 million immediately. Moreover, after carrying a lackluster Rams, now he would have a high-flying offense to work with. But the biggest boost would be the new defense alongside him. After the abysmal defense in Rams, working with Xavier Howard on defense with the Dolphins would be like a fresh breath of air. But this was before he was sidelined with a meniscus injury during the Dolphins training camp. This puts him out till December. Miami will surely be a little bummed out that their star cornerback got injured just after signing, but that is just bad luck. Ramsey has gotten injured 6 times beforehand, but all of them have been grade 1 or 2 strains, with the cornerback being sidelined for an extended time period only twice due to major damage. His meniscus tear was his first ligament tear. So, while it could be said that he has been a little injury-prone over the course of his career, in my opinion, he make it up for the awesome displays of his talent on the pitch. So, to answer the question, is Jalen Ramsey worth it for the Dolphins? An easy yes, despite the injury. If all goes to plan, they both will most likely win a championship together when he is healthy. I know the Dolphins were looking to win it this year considering their trades, and they could consider the depth they have. At the very least, they can win it next season when Ramsey is healthy. Either way, the cornerback will surely reward them one way or another. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel on your way out. See you all next time.